guys, and welcome back to Belle's Books. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to edit the essay that you just wrote. So before we get started, please like, comment and subscribe for more content. You can also follow me on my Instagram at Belle's Books, or you can go and check out my website www.bellsbooks.co.uk. I think the worst thing is submitting an essay and then rereading what you just submitted and finding typos or errors or mistakes that you wish that you had noticed before so that you could have changed them. The second worst thing is when you get your essay feedback back and your teacher or your tutor or your professor or your lecturer has said to you, you don't have an argument, you need to back up your points with evidence, and you just kind of feel like, yes, I did have an argument, I knew exactly what I was saying, I had evidence, look at my evidence, look, I backed stuff up. And so what I've done is I've designed a 5-step study guide, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you because I worked really hard on it and I think it is genuinely going to help you. These questions are designed to work with any research essay for any subject. I used this method when I was editing my 8,000 word university dissertation, but they work just as well for simple 5-paragraph essays or GCSE essays, IB essays, or even A-level essays. It's available to purchase through Etsy in the link down below. It's a printable PDF that's compatible with tablets, iPads, laptops, phones, and you can even print it out. You can use it however you work best. The guide talks you through 5 simple yes or no questions which are designed to help you identify the problems in the essay that you have written and then resolve them. I'm going to go through the 5 questions the guide asks you now, and obviously you're welcome to just go through these questions and think about them on your own. But if you'd like some extra guidance, you're more than welcome to purchase my guide, which is so cheap and so affordable. It's literally just £2. So these are the 5 key questions that this PDF will guide you through. First of all, does my essay still have an argument? It seems like a daunting task to figure out, but it is actually really possible. It's also the easiest way for you to lose a whole bunch of marks and go down entire grade boundaries. I think that usually we know what we want to argue in our minds, but it kind of gets lost when we actually have to bring our thoughts onto paper. So in my guide, in this first question, I talk you through answering the question in a step-by-step way. Then I give you the step-by-step process of correcting it if your essay doesn't have an argument. I include tips, I include key vocabulary, and I include a space for you to work through this question on your own. So the second question is, are my points supported by evidence? And I would say most people's essays, usually most of their points are supported by evidence. So for this second question, my guide again gives you a step-by-step way of identifying whether or not your points have evidence, tells you how to add that evidence in, and it gives you all kinds of tips and suggestions that just makes it so easy to complete this question. The third question is my essay the correct length? And this is really important because your essay might be too long or too short after you've figured out questions 1 and 2. So for this third question, my guide offers you advice on how to change the length of your essay in a content-rich way. It's not like if you just do a Google search and it says, swap out this concise phrase for this wordy phrase. This guide teaches you how to add in evidence and how to take away your wordy writing, and it also teaches you how to remove wordiness and repetition from your paragraphs if you want to shorten your essay without losing any of your points or your argument. So the fourth question is, are there typos in my essay? And this is probably the #1 question people go to when they think of editing an essay. You write an essay and then you look for typos, you look for spelling, you look for grammar, stuff like that. People usually skip the first 3 steps, and those are the steps which will really boost your grade and make your writing improve. Of course you don't want typos in your essay. So for this fourth question, I have an extremely cohesive checklist for you to go through, making it as easy as possible to not accidentally leave any typos or errors in your essay. Remember, word processors and Grammarly are great, but they do make mistakes sometimes and they're never quite perfect. So the 5th question is my essay formatted correctly? And whatever citation or reference system you're using, that could be MLA, that could be APA, that could be Chicago, I think those are the most common ones. But whatever system that is, if you have a Google, you'll be able to find the handbook for that referencing system. And this is really important because a referencing system also have instructions for formatting your title, your font, your margins, whether or not you should be writing double spaced, how you should label your images. So paying attention to your referencing system and formatting guides is really important because it's going to solidify the academic look of your essay to your marker, and it will make your essay seem like you've invested so much more time and care and attention into it. So for this question, I have helpful guidance on why it's so important for an essay to be formatted correctly and how you can go about doing this. So you can obviously spend as much or as little time on this process as you like. More time would obviously give your essay more of a chance to improve, but if you only have a little time to spare, that's still better than nothing. I really encourage you to take the opportunity to invest in your work rather than give up on it. I really hope that this guide, which is available for purchase in the description box down below, helps you and supports you in your studies. If you don't want to purchase it, these questions on their own are a great starting point, but I highly recommend that you do, because for just a tiny monetary investment, you're going to get so much use out of it. You can use it again and again for every single essay, and it will just make sure that you never forget anything, you never leave anything out, and it will walk you through the entire process basically until you can do it in your sleep. The best part is that if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below or email me at contact@bellsbooks.co.uk for further help. Please do like and subscribe for more content. You can also follow me at Bells Books on Instagram, or you can check out my website www.bellsbooks.co.uk. I hope you have a great day and your essays go really, really well.